Anita here with Exhibit City News. I'm here with Athena and David. David, can you tell me a little bit about the company?
Sure. At GES, we're a leading marketing agency. We're a top 50 global agency from Ad Age rankings, but we've been known more in the trade show space as being a contractor, and we really have an expanded set of capabilities as an agency to design and create whole integrated marketing campaigns from pre-event all the way through to the design, the production, the execution of events, whether it's for corporate exhibitors, or it's for organizers, or we work for other media and entertainment brands to bring their brands into other face-to-face marketing venues like museums, mobile marketing tours, other private events, spaces, and really create immersive experiences for attendees.
Great, thank you. Can you tell me a little bit about the experience that you have here at your booth?
Sure, Anita. We really initially just wanted to shake things up. You know, as a company who's combined from an exhibit house to a general services contractor, we wanted to make sure that people really understand that we do both still very well. So we thought, what would be the best way to shake things up and kind of change people's perspective? So we decided to create a creative war room, which is essentially what you see right here. We've got furniture upside down, we've got writings on the wall. This is basically an accurate setting of what creatives go through in terms of the ideation process and creativity. So we wanted to pretty much convey that we are a creative company and that we can pretty much address a lot of the solutions for exhibitors. Well, we wanted to have it start off from when the attendees actually get off of the airport on the way to Mandalay Bay. So what we decided to do was have a shuttle service, take people from the airport all the way to the hotel in Mandalay Bay. With that experience, we had our representatives talk through all the experiences and how, what different ways we can change perspective. And from the hotel onto the show floor, we wanted to also convey and inspire people by having them write the different types of perspectives and inspirations on the wall.
One of the things that's happening in this economy is, as the economy improves, a lot of people are saying, how can I stand out from the crowd? How can I change perspectives about my brand and my company? So we looked at ourselves and we said, if we're going to tell that story and challenge our clients to do that and other people we encounter in the industry, we've got to really help convey that message through a radically different experience. And so, as Athena mentioned, the bus is a radical departure from waiting in the taxi line. Coming over to the booth and seeing things upside down is the last thing you expect from any exhibitor, much less a company like ours. And so every element that we're touching on, we're challenging not only ourselves, we're challenging the attendees at the show to be different, tell a different story. And I think in this economy, more so than any other point in time, is the economy is improving. Those few companies that are willing to stand out and be different and introduce a different perspective about their products and brands, they're going to be the winners in the long term. And that is really creating an environment and experience for attendees that is radically different from the status quo that's been established in their industries and their companies. So we introduced this eLit tool, and it's more than just eLit, because we're collecting critical information about an attendee that can be useful in providing relevant materials to the attendee post-show, as well as understanding what of your literature is actually working. So first of all, it's obviously a very green solution, and it's a high technology solution. But more importantly, we're collecting information. So here I've got a badge for a show, and we scan the badge, and after we scan the badge, you can see the information about the attendee is populated. Very few fields, because we want to make it easy for someone to confirm, yes, that information is correct. We then click, and we ask them a few questions to qualify them. So are they thinking about improving their trade show program or their design, or this could be any qualifying questions for someone to ask. And you could check off the responses from the attendee about what their interests are. We then go to a screen which shows all the different pieces of collateral that an attendee has. And the goal here is twofold. One, we want people to be aware of what kind of specific information can best meet their needs. So if we're talking about a case study, for example, we talk about the experience that we had in providing that marketing campaign for Procter & Gamble in this case. It could be any kind of white paper or collateral that you have. There are two options now. You can preview it, or you can save it to your cart. So what happens now is I've got a cart that has that collateral in it. You can select as much collateral as you want, save it to the cart, and when I press send, what's going to happen is it is going to send an email instantaneously to my inbox with links back to that collateral. So I'll get that in my inbox as an attendee. I'll go back and obtain that collateral and download it to my computer. For an exhibitor, a couple major benefits. One, you're saving a lot of money in shipping, instead of shipping all your collateral to show. Two, you're obviously more technologically savvy and you're being green. But most importantly, now you know, instead of just giving away collateral, you know who came to your booth, what interests they have, what type of specific information they want, and then you're going to know whether they went back and retrieved that collateral, so you know whether they're interested in further information about your capabilities. So it allows you to accelerate the dialogue you're having and the sales process with that particular attendee at that show.